Do you remember the princess that jumped from a balcony and take an object to purify her land from the darkness? Did you know she has a forgotten daughter? Come with me to find out this and more about Princess Cadance. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and number 1, Cadance was the first pony to become an Alicorn in G4. That's right, Cadance became an Alicorn when she was still a child, way before the events of the main series. This is told for us in the book Twilight Sparkle and the Crystal Heart Spell, where she defeats a villain called Prismia using her magic of luck. Because of that, she got her horn and became a princess. And guys, she was in Girlboss mode, way before Twilight found out about the elements of magic. Number 2, Cadance and Shining Armor met at high school when they were teenagers, and no one needed to win the other because both Cadance and Shining Armor already loved each other. By the way, when the princess was Twilight's babysitter, she asked her about Shining Armor's likes and dislikes, and Twilight helped her find out if the two were made for each other, making a bunch of calculations and projectations for the future. Really cute. Number 3, and did you know that Cadance and Shining Armor have a forgotten daughter? That's right, before Flurry Heart, Hasbro released a doll called Princess Cadance, was allegedly their daughter, but she never appeared on the series and wasn't even mentioned anywhere. She is just a toy that went to the void of existence. Comment if you knew about that or if you're shocked about it. Number 4, she has one of the biggest area spells in all Equestria. Her shields are almost indestructible if it wasn't for the spells that Sombra casted on her. Since the Crystal Empire is pretty darn big, and we can see that she gets tired of doing all that and continue to do it either way. Shining Armor spell extends to an area about the same size or even bigger than hers, as we see in A Canterlot Wedding, as he is the captain of the Royal Guard. He must be good at protecting spells, and even though he strengthens his magic from time to time and gets really tired, he managed to keep the shield up around all Canterlot. Number 5, Cadance governs a whole Crystal Empire and still has time to be a mother of a magical baby. Think about it. CEO of the Crystal Empire, married to the Royal Guard's captain, Flurry Heart's mother, who by the way has a random really powerful magic and has once destroyed part of the Empire just by crying. And even though Cadance is always calm, smiling and kind and gentle, was she exhausted for a period of time? Yes, but she remained strong. Number 6, she is the only princess who marries and have kids, since all the other ones remain single for eternity. She is like Princess Ariel from The Little Mermaid. They are the only princesses in their respective universe who had a baby. Have you ever noticed that? If not, live alike. And surely everyone once thought about what happened with her and how sad must have been for her and Flurry Heart and Twilight as well when Shining Armor died of old age, and they still remained young. How do you think that went? Which is the worst? Stay single forever or see the love of your life grow old and die? I don't know which one I'd choose. Number 7, Princess Cadance was found when she was still a baby Pegasus, abandoned in a forest north in Equestria by earth ponies who took her into their village. We find out about this story in the book that tells her origin, Rise of Cadance. Number 8, she comes from a really old royal lineage. Her full name is Meaning of Cadance, and this isn't just to sound fancy. His name comes from an ancient princess called Miyamori, who was really powerful and just like Cadance had a strong connection with love magic. That's why she's so powerful, right? Number 9, many think that Celestia knows that Cadance is related to Princess Amore because soon after the Crystal Empire has reappeared, she sent Cadance to rule over the place where Princess Amore used to live. I believe that Celestia got to the conclusion when she saw Cadance's cutie mark, which has the same heart shape of the Crystal Heart, and if that was proof of her destiny, then Celestia just waited for the Crystal Empire to appear again. Number 10, did you ever wonder why Cadance and Shining Armor never got their titles of King and Queen of the Crystal Empire? This is an intern production decision. They decided that only villains would have the title of Queen and King, as in King Sombra and Queen Chrysalis. But sometime later they introduced Queen Novo, King Aspen, and other good characters with that title. I believe that leaving Cadance as a princess has a more delicate touch to it, since calling her a queen seems like she's kinda old. If it were for someone to get the title of queen, it must have been Celestia, since she is ruling over 1,000 years. But I also think that the title has to do with the image that the person wants to pass. What do you guys think? Comment down below. 11, and yes, her name has everything to do with music. Cadance is a word that comes from music. It means that rhythm or beat that closes a line in the song, like the clip-clops of a horseshoe. Perfect for her, who lives keeping everything in balance, right? But people also say that her name is inspired in the executive producer's daughter's name, Candace. Number 12, Cadance's voice actor is a singer in real life. Britt McKillop also sings in a band with her sister. And if you think Cadance's voice is beautiful, know that her songs are practically the same. Sweet in tune and really cute. In the 2017 movie, when the princesses are singing in the end, we can see the difference in their voices compared to Celestia and Luna. Like, her voice is really beautiful. It sounds like an angel singing. Go to the movie and check it out later. Actually, comment if you heard her singing outside of the show. Number 13, and speaking of the 2017 movie, right at the beginning of it, Twilight presents the 4 princesses of Equestria while it's shown some stained glass. And in Cadance's part, Twilight says that she is the family princess. I think this is really beautiful because everyone remembers her relating to love, but it makes sense that she also represents family, since she joins couples together and also is the only princess that has a husband and a daughter. That means she's the only one out of the 4 who have a real family, just like Twilight is the only one who is surrounded by friends and teaches about friendship. Pretty cool, huh? Number 14, although she is a few years older than Twilight, Cadance really gets along with the main 6, feels a part of the group, going out to tea parties and talking about what's up in life is as soon as she gets some time to spare, of course. Did you notice the face she does when Twilight talks about Flash Sentry in the end of Equestria Girls? It doesn't even seem like she's a princess, filled with responsibilities. Number 15, Cadance has a very specific craze. Did you know that little dance she does with Twilight, Sunshine, Sunshine, Ladybug's Awake? So this comes from when she took care of Twilight as a filly. It kinda became their secret code. Where did she learn that? If someone knows, tell me in the comments. Number 16, how would be Cadance's evil version? Issue 19 of the comics, this version is shown in the cover and we see that she would have a straight hair, just like when Pinkie Pie gets sad and her cutie mark becomes a broken heart. She also wears a chain around the neck with a locker hanging on it, showing that in this version she probably is more manipulative and controlling. Behind her we see a really sad Shining armor, and I wonder if he's her slave, like her minion, or if he is really her husband in this alternative version. Well, it can be both at the same time, really. It would be a super toxic relationship. But in this arc of the comics, Reflections, we have the story of Celestia and Sombra, so we don't even see Cadance in this story. Number 17, by the way, I don't think we have a Cadance's counterpart in the series because her counterpart is Chrysalis. Did you notice that? They are pretty much opposites both in their powers and in their traits. By the way, in the comics we see a really cute version of Chrysalis in the cover's background. It would be so cool to see both of these versions in the main series, wouldn't it? Leave a like if you agree. Did you watch the video on my channel about Chrysalis' origin story? If no, go check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!